Hey guys, so this week in our programming you're going to see a lot of heavy singles prescribed. Today we have push pressed heavy, tomorrow we'll back squat up to a heavy single, and on Thursday we'll clean and jerk to a heavy single. I want to talk a little bit about how you mentally prepare and practice for heavy sets. Now, I'm going to use the example of a single today, but it doesn't matter if it's a set of 5, a set of 3, the process should be the same. The first thing that you need to think about is practice. So we see a lot of people approaching different weights in different ways. So for example, I'm going to do a set of push presses. It's my first set. I've got the empty bar. I'm just going to grab it, put it on my shoulders, bang out a couple of reps, maybe I have a chat with a friend, whatever, put it back. This is one way to do things, but it's not really an optimal way to do things. One of the traits that we see of people that are good lifters is that they have a set routine which they go through. This is regardless of whether they're using an empty barbell or they're doing a 1 rep max. Now, the routine that they have might be individual. However, they have a routine and they stick to it. So for example, if I'm going to push press, I'm going to think about getting my hands in exactly the right place. I'm going to think about gripping it tight, breaking the bar. I'm already activated in my belly. I'm taking a big breath, stand up, and from here, 1 step back and bam, I'm going to do my set and walk it back in. Now, I'm doing 2 things here. One is I'm practicing. It's going to look the same if I'm doing a light set or a heavy set. But 2, I'm trying to build confidence. Now, again, I can get away with just grabbing the bar, putting it into position when I have my weight on the sides. But when I've got 80, 90 kilos, I'm not going to be able to do that. And if I try to do that, or I haven't prepared, I'm going to lift it out and I'm going to think, oh shit, this is heavy. And that is the last thing that I want to be thinking when I pick up a heavy weight. We know, anybody who's put a heavy weight on their back, tried to lift it overhead, you know how mental that is, and how your mental approach can often be the difference between a made lift or a missed lift. So we're trying to use our setups to build confidence, not the opposite. So for example, I've got my heavy set here. If I'm tight and active already, I get under the bar, I drive my legs hard. As I come back, I'm already setting up in a strong position rather than just kind of doing whatever I think I should be doing at that moment. Now, this process should be the same regardless of the lift. Let's say I'm doing a back squat. It's the same thing. Hands are on the bar in the place that I want to put them. I'm already contracted. I get under my bar here and I'm going to do a partial squat just to stand the bar up and get into a strong position. Again, I'm building confidence and I want to take that bar out fast so it doesn't feel too heavy, as opposed to being unorganized, taking the bar out and being in a poor position. Clean and jerk the same. Go to Hook Grip, watch some videos of how international weightlifters prepare themselves during their practices. You'll see them go through the same routines with an empty bar or with 200 kilos. Clean and jerk's a classic one where we see the start position again, it's light, so I'm just gonna, kind of do something just to get the bar on my shoulders. You can do it, it's light, but you're not practicing how you want to practice when it's heavy, and you're not building that confidence as you go through. So I think the takeaway here, guys, is that you need to have some kind of a routine. You need to be focused from your first set to your last set. What that routine, it doesn't matter. Pick a routine, whatever you feel comfortable with, but try to have that routine, stick with it, and build confidence before you get to your heavy sets.